2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for the final round. Let's head out onto the course. Hi everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. Lovely to have you with us today once again. As our coverage begins, our featured player is sitting in 8th place and will no doubt be looking to close the gap on the field. Let's see how he handles the day. We're going down to the first hole now. Okay, let's see if this one sets the tone for the round today.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
John, you've got a better view than we do. What's his lie like?
Yeah, they are deep down into this bunker. Should be interesting to see how they escape this one.
So standing over this one from the second cut.
Not quite going to be as easy to birdie this one today as it was yesterday.
Always got to give it a bit extra out the rough.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
All right, safely out of the bunker, and now a chance to make a putt. A 7-footer right here.
He's got this for his part.
That's a fighting effort. Hit it in strife, but managed to make a good score regardless.
Absolutely. In the bunker, off the tee, getting that one, that is a Brucey bonus.
As we transition to the next hole, it's Jordan Spieth in the lead. Not bad. Second shot on the second. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. And he's down there. You got a read?
You know, to my eye, it's looking a little left to right.
Ooh. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. That's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. And we've arrived now at the third. It's a par 4. Ball looked a little thirsty. Setting up in some very deep rough. Time now for the fourth shot. Bogey putt coming up here. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
He finds himself currently tied for 9th.
Not much happening, moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. That was a bit of a miscue.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Well, this putt starts straight enough, but I'm pretty sure it moves to the right towards the end.
And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. Here we are at the 5th hole. Setting up in the bunker here. Just let that shot be water off a duck's back. Sitting at 1 over. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. This is what remains for a share of 6th place in the standings. That came off the blade pretty nicely. Great speed. Oh, beauty. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. The 6th is a par 4.
This is probably the hardest fairway to hit on the PGA Tour, Luke. This fairway cambers from right to left at a pretty good clip. And unless you work your tee shot from left to right, a high, soft shot, you're not going to find the fairway. This is almost impossible. The second shot will be from an awkward stance where the ball is above you or below you to a green that's perched a little bit above the players. Thankfully, though, it's a very flat green.
Well, that may have come out a little heavy. Always frustrated by missing a green.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. That's pretty tidy. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again. Sitting at 1 under after that hole. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Second shot here on the 7th. That's well executed. This one's heading towards the green. Now, long range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? But our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
This putt's going to move pretty hard to the left.
Nine feet to the cup. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. This one's a par 3. He's setting up for his second shot. 5 shots off the lead. Oh, I thought that one was going in. This putt for par here. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is a 12-footer here.
That'll affect the scorecard. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And with that, he moves up to even par. Hole number 9. This one's going right at the pin here.
To produce something like that against Justin Thomas? Wow.
Ja, han er ude.
An opportunity for a birdie here. As we make the turn, it's always
Det tror
good
vi
to
ikke ser
reflect on
ham.
what we've seen out there
Justin
so far.
Thomas,
Rich.
han er ude.
9 so far, so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead.
Det er
at the
så
end of the tournament.
latterligt. Han er jo ude, mand. Hold nu kæft. Hold nu bare kæft.
Absolutely tattooed that one.
Setting up in the first cut here.
Not as easy and straightforward as yesterday's par, so work to be done.
Oh, the rough could have been a factor in this one.
Well, at least we're away from that horrible lie.
Sitting at -1. This putt is of 9 feet.
The all-important par save here.
And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. On the 11th tee now, a par 5. Oh my, that was launched. The lines aren't too bad here in the first cut of rough.
This one is heading to a really not so good space.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. It's just about 3 feet away. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, we're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water. Sitting at 1 under. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Blah, blah, blah.
With a sigh of relief, happy to be putting again. This next putt is for bogey. Now 7 shots behind after that. Well, 13th. That's unlucky for some, Rich.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely... I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. Setting this putt up from a mile away.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Ooh, little downhill left to righter here.
"16 feet to the hole."
A good look at par here.
Ooh. And it's back-to-back bogeys here. Got to turn this momentum around.
They're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. From around 220 yards.
Downwind on this shot.
I think this could be a slight miscalculation.
Setting up for his third shot. Well, this has been a hole he's unable to take advantage of so far for this event. You know, it's not if you make bogeys, it's how you respond. Well done. Hole number 15 is a par 3. This would be a great up and down. Big putt for par coming up. And the putt drops. Now even par heading down the stretch. And as we check the standings, our leader has a one-stroke advantage. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
There's some trees over on the right-hand side that you want to take it just left of to find the center of the fairway. From there, you're going to go in with a mid-iron to a really small green. A high, soft shot is required to hold this green.
Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
Second shot here on the 16th. As Tiger would say, bite. This line doesn't look too tough, just in the first cut, right by the green. If he makes this, he'll save his par. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And down it goes. Currently at +1 for the tournament. Welcome to the par 3 17th hole.
The final challenging par 3 on this golf course. Good news is, though, is the green funnels in from both the right and left edges. Most shots are going to end up right in the center of this green.
Going with the 5-iron here. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. And he's down there. You got to read.
Veering ever so slightly right to left.
That's very well judged. Inside the range. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. He's in a share of 10th here in this tournament. Now on the tee of a long par 4. Well struck. Around 110 yards to go.
Went straight down.
Oh, this one's right down the pipe.
Yeah, good job. This wind is getting up out here.
This for a final score of 71. And Henny, I think the takeaway for this player is that they really dominated their rival at this event.
Absolutely, Luke. I think the consolation prize is the way they performed against their rival this week. That should absolutely give them confidence as they prepare for their next event.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.
Det giver jo ingen mening, mand. Det giver ingen mening overhovedet. Accelerate.